It was a crisp autumn Sunday in Paris. The date was October 19th, 2025. The Louvre had just opened at 9 o'clock a.m. Visitors flowed through the glass pyramid. Crowds moved into the vast halls, eager to see masterpieces. The Mona Lisa, the Venus de Milo. The morning carried the quiet hum of a world-class institution. Tourists meandered, unaware a meticulously planned crime was about to unfold. The scene was absolute normalcy. No one could have predicted what came next. At 9:30 a.m., a truck with a cherry picker pulled up beside the museum. Posing as maintenance workers, thieves raised the platform to the second-floor Apollo Gallery, home to the French crown jewels. They used an angle grinder to cut through a window frame, entering while hundreds of visitors were just rooms away. Inside, they bypassed other priceless artworks and headed straight for two specific display cases. They shattered the protective glass, grabbing magnificent tiaras and necklaces. The entire operation lasted less than 8 minutes. They vanished with artifacts worth over 88 million euros. At 9:30 a.m., a white commercial truck parked on the Quai François Mitterrand. To any onlooker, it was unremarkable, but it was a modern-day Trojan horse, aligning perfectly with the Galerie d'Apollon. 4 figures in high-visibility vests emerged, their disguise a simple but effective piece of social engineering. The cherry picker's arm rose, lifting 2 thieves to the second-floor balcony. An angle grinder roared to life, showering sparks as they cut through the metal window frame. Critically, a misaligned security camera meant no alarms were triggered. They slipped through the opening, landing silently inside the Apollo Gallery. Alone with their prize, they broke into a run, their boots echoing as they raced toward the glittering jewels. Once inside the Apollo Gallery, the thieves had just 4 minutes to seize the treasures. One smashed display cases while the other plundered, a rhythm of destruction and theft. But during their hasty escape, a critical mistake was made. The magnificent imperial crown of Empress Eugénie tumbled from their grasp, unnoticed. The thieves escaped on motorbikes, while a decoy truck drove in another direction. In under 8 minutes, they had vanished, leaving behind chaos and the priceless crown. When the first units of the Brigade de Répression du Banditisme arrived at the Louvre, they were met with a scene of controlled chaos. Apollo Gallery sealed off, modern police tape against gilded decor. The investigation began with meticulous forensic analysis, focusing on 2 crime scenes, the violated gallery and the abandoned truck on a quiet side street. Their most significant discovery was the one piece the thieves left behind, the magnificent crown of Empress Eugénie, found on the stone balcony. The crown could be examined for trace evidence, fibers from the thieves' clothing, a stray hair, or even skin cells. Outside, the stolen getaway truck with a cherry picker became a second forensic playground. The most crucial breakthrough came from items the thieves discarded. Found near the abandoned truck were a pair of work gloves and a white construction helmet. French police later confirmed they had recovered DNA profiles from sweat residue inside both the helmet and one of the gloves. That was the golden ticket, a DNA sequence, a unique biological identifier. While forensic teams worked on the physical evidence, investigators began reconstructing the crime through digital records. One key piece of video proved especially valuable. It showed 2 thieves in construction disguises descending from the Apollo Gallery on a cherry picker and fleeing on 2 high-powered motorbikes. Detectives canvassed the city for footage from traffic cameras, from ATM machines, from private business surveillance systems, and from tourists' smartphones. The dragnet required sophisticated software and countless hours of analysis to piece the route and spot support vehicles or accomplices. This electronic trail of breadcrumbs became as critical as DNA. The escape footage helped confirm flight direction toward Lyon, focusing the manhunt south. In the 21st century, every major crime leaves a digital echo. Police raced to assemble these faint signals before the trail went cold and the thieves vanished with the loot. As the police investigation gathered momentum, a parallel inquiry began within the halls of the French government, focused on a deeply unsettling question: how could this have happened? Laurence Descartes, director of the Louvre, was summoned to testify before a French Senate committee. During a tense, 2-hour live-streamed hearing, key failures began to emerge. Descartes confirmed a critical exterior security camera was meant to monitor the facade of the Apollo Gallery. At the time of the heist, the camera was facing the opposite direction, creating a perfect blind spot. Descartes called it a terrible failure, acknowledging the institution had fundamentally failed to protect national heritage. In a dramatic and unprecedented move, Laurence Descartes publicly offered her resignation. The hearing revealed the angle grinder had likely triggered acoustic sensors, but the confirmation and response process was too slow. The thieves' plan was designed to outrun the museum's human response. The investigation also naturally turned to the possibility of an inside accomplice. Police began the sensitive process of vetting museum staff, security guards, maintenance workers, and anyone else with access to the security plans. Immediately following the heist, France requested the assistance of Interpol, the International Criminal Police Organization. Within hours, detailed descriptions and photographs of the 8 missing pieces were entered into Interpol's Stolen Works of Art database. The primary fear of investigators was that the thieves had no intention of selling the jewels intact. The individual stones would be recut, and the gold settings would be melted down. The profile of the crime bore the hallmarks of notorious international crime syndicates, such as the Pink Panthers. The empty velvet stands in the display cases became a powerful symbol of this new cultural wound, a silent testament to what had been taken in just 7 audacious minutes. The Louvre heist sent a seismic shock-wave through the museum world, forcing a painful and urgent re-evaluation of security protocols. The legacy of the 2025 Louvre heist, therefore, extends far beyond Paris. It became a catalyst for change, forcing the world's guardians of culture to rethink their defenses and to acknowledge that in the ongoing battle to protect our shared heritage, the fortress must never sleep. The quest for justice is twofold. It is about bringing the perpetrators to account, and it is also a desperate race against time to recover the jewels, before their historical essence is destroyed forever. The real crime was not the theft of 88 million euros, but the theft of memory itself. If you find this video interesting, please like and subscribe to this channel for more videos. Thank you.